Hey YouTube, hope everyone's having a wonderful Halloween, gloomy Saturday here. So it's kind of perfect ambiance for the occasion. I'm at my storage unit right now. I'm going to do a little bit more work on the van. I just wanted to give you guys kind of an update on a couple things I've done. So I'm going to go ahead and go through those. If you guys have any questions or anything like that on some of the stuff I addressed in the video, go ahead and leave me a comment. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. I do appreciate that. And we'll just go over the stuff. So I went and got some insulation. Decided to go with the traditional home insulation for walls and everything. It's got like an R rating of 19. I'm not too worried about super high efficient insulation. I think I'm doing more than enough on the van, and I don't have a problem getting under covers or wearing warmer clothes. I don't foresee it being an issue. Went and got some more wall decking and everything, and I actually have kind of this mocked wall up here, and then of course this will be painted and everything. But I got the sound deadening, then the Reflectix, then insulation here, and this is just really up here for giggles, just kind of holding it in. I did a little bit of spray adhesive on here to push the adhesive up against too, but that's only going to really stick to the outer fibers of the fiberglass insulation, and then it's pretty thick stuff, so it's kind of wanting to come out, so I just threw a little bit of duct tape on there just to kind of hold it in. But realistically, the wall itself is going to compress it and hold it where it needs to be, so I don't foresee there being an issue. I actually shot some expanding foam into these on this side over here, not this one yet, but some expanding foam in the horizontal beam here and this vertical support here. In theory, it was a really good idea, to fill those gaps. You won't have that just the outer wall transferring cold or heat through the beams or the supports. But I'll show you what I ended up noticing that it did, which I was extremely surprised. I'm gonna go back outside over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but it put a bulge in the sidewall, the vertical one, not the horizontal, but the vertical, right in here and here. It put a bulge on. I don't know if you can see it maybe in the reflection or not. This is an actual seam. That's how it's supposed to look. And then it's supposed to look flat, but that foam expanded and actually put a bulge in that sidewall. I couldn't believe it. So I don't think I'm going to go that route on any of the further ones. I might do the horizontal since it seemed not have an issue with that. That vertical one I'm probably going to end up leaving alone. I couldn't believe that happened. Something else I just got done today as well was I had a hitch put on the back. I do have dirt bikes and toys and things like that, and I actually have a trip plan for during Thanksgiving to go out in the middle of nowhere where my grandparents live, and I'm thinking about bringing my dirt bike, and my stepbrother's thinking about bringing his. So I got a hitch put on so we can have a trailer to haul those. I clearly got it done at U-Haul, and they did I would say a 85% good job. I'll kind of go down here. There is the wire harness goes along the edge here with the sensors and stuff, and they just had this tucked up underneath. They didn't have it screwed in right. And then over here you can see they didn't fully screw in this one either, so I'm going to have to fix that. Fully screw that back in. The bumper's starting to bulge a little bit in the middle. I'm not 100% sure why. I think that might just be the way it has to be. Don't foresee that being a big issue, but I'm most definitely going to have to tighten that back up. And then the exhaust here, they cut the tip of the exhaust so it wasn't rubbing up against the hitch. And now I just have hot air being directly at the hitch here, heating up this whole thing, and not allowing good airflow for this to exhaust out. So now I'm thinking I'm going to have to get some exhaust work done to re-angle this either out towards this way or bring it down so it can flow directly out from underneath the truck and not go directly into the hitch here. So that's kind of where I'm at in the hitch. They didn't make me aware that they were going to have to cut the exhaust, which is not a big deal. I understand it's just the tip, not a big deal. But I would have liked to have been aware that that was going to be the situation and how this was going to happen. And then, like I said, the hitch got quite warm. I got home and then I crawled underneath it to take a look at it and saw that the hitch was quite warm. So another thing on the to-do list. I went by Home Depot again. I picked up a 100-foot cord so I can plug in over here at the storage, and then plug into some electronics here, charge up some tool batteries, charge up my deep cycle battery, and things like that. Looks like some decking fell. Stuff doesn't want to seem to stay up, it seems like. I'll have to mess with that. But you see, I got my shelf is doing really good, holding a bunch of gear for me. I'm really enjoying that. I love the fact that it was free and everything. But yeah, van's coming along. I'm gonna just keep working on the walls and then probably work a little bit more on the ceiling. All that good stuff. You know, it just seems to be one of those things where you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this next, or should I do this next? And then you decide which one you should do first, and you know, you got to figure out how to do it. It's kind of iffy sometimes, but doing the best I can. Alright guys, well, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions on anything that I'm doing, feel free to shoot me a comment, let me know. I'll get back to it. Usually I don't have a lot of comments, so I usually respond to pretty much all of them. On that, I don't do any build videos on like how I did stuff, this and that. But if you have a question on how I did do something, I can go over it in the comments. If I have enough people that ask for it, then I may make a video on it. But there's so many physical van build videos where people are watching people build stuff, and it can be entertaining, but I just don't have the time to film that, edit it, and put it all together. I can only do really one-take videos, slight editing, you know, cropping the clips here and there, and then uploading it. Like I said, if you guys have any questions on how I've done anything or why I may have done stuff, yeah, just shoot me a comment, let me know. Please guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. Kind of gives every guy who has a channel a little boost in confidence to keep making videos and to keep investing more and more time into the video. So we all really do appreciate it. So comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out some of the other van channels that are out there. There's a ton of them. A lot of them are really, really good, a lot better production and stuff than what I have. But check those out. They're really, really fun. Might hit you guys up a little later once I make some more progress, and we'll go over that. But other than that, you guys have a good one, YouTube, and we'll talk to you later.